BassResinator here. I have these cute little hamster molds that are made for squishies, but actually the instructions say, watch this. This silicone mold is mainly used for resin casting. If you're going to make squishies, follow these instructions. For resin casting. Oh, so I shall cast one with resin. Even, I'm talking like, what was his name? Oh, that crazy cat cartoon. He was a mountain lion type of thing. Anyway, what I did is I have this foam mini brush, and it still had some pink holographic stuff that I used a while back. And so I dusted the nose. Now I'm gonna do the eyes with black UV resin. So I'm gonna get that out. Well, I'm making a mess over here. Let me get it ready. I've got to show you something before I do the eyes. Look at the color of that resin. I bought it. It was like $19 for a gallon, and it said maybe discolored. You think? Well, good thing I'm not going to have this as a clear. That's just part B. So I'm going to mix in another color of this copper with part B. Have no idea exactly what color it's going to end up being, but if it says, you can get it for super cheap because there's something wrong with it. If it says discolored, you may be getting something like that. I'm not going to put it in the description below because I don't want to. I don't know if the company's still around, but I don't want to give them a really bad name, even though they probably deserve it for selling something like that. Goodness. Now you see, you mix in that copper with that color of resin, not a big deal. But if you wanted it clear, we'd have to add some purple or violet to offset that yellow. Because apparently, I saw this thing on getting your teeth super white, and they said if your teeth are a little bit yellow, use this purple stuff. I'm like, what? I'm not putting that. It's a certain type of toothpaste that's purple. But you brush your teeth and they're white. I'm like, what? So I thought that was an interesting thing. Okay, I'm gonna let this mellow here for a bit, and if any little things come popping up, then I will take care of those. Okay, so his eyes, get this right there and there. So what I want to do is get this there, and I want to just put a little bit in, because with black UV resin you need to oh no, there was a hair on the end of that and it just threw. Okay, well, now I'm gonna just cure this. And then I'm gonna have to get that hair grabbed it and threw it around to the side. So I'm curing it now, and then I'll be able to grab it with some tape and get it out of there. Craziness. Okay, now tape time. Get ready for the noise. Okay, Yes, things can go wrong. And there it is. That hair. Crazy. Okay, no more messing up here, Mr. Watkins. No more messing up. I just set it in the little indentation and then cure. And then I'll go with a little bit more so that it'll be blacker. Because it's almost like a gray at this point. You can see there's the one eye in there. I don't know. Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegra, cielito lindo, los corazones. De la sierra morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, black eyes. Cielito lindo, los corazones. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegra, cielito lindo, los corazones. So it's singing about black eyes, or somebody who has black eyes, coming down from the mountains. And I just sang that to you. It is a folk song from Mexico. So there, you see the eye in there. The eye has it. Now to do the other side. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? Yep. What kind of stuff does a musician think of when he's doing resin art? Not Cuisinart. Oh, I got a really good night's sleep, so I'm being very silly. My wife asked me the other day, can you go with me to this meeting and be serious? And I said, probably not. Crazy. I need you to be serious. Well, I have a hard time being serious sometimes. I like to laugh. I like to sing. I like to make things ring. I like to sing. I like to make things ring. I like to make things sing and ring. Ring and sing, ring and sing, ring and sing. Okay. Look at it from this side. This is a cute one. Okay, clean up this. Removes any sticky from the back. removes the sticky from this, so that when I set it down, if I put my hand down, I won't. Well, I'm gonna have my gloves on, but still. And what is that? Something sticky there. Okay, back to this. Doesn't look like any floaties. That is a pretty color now. But that's copper with with that nasty looking resin. Okay, I'll mix this up and come back. Okay, all stirred up. I'm gonna put a little bit in here, and then I'm gonna squeeze when it gets into the ears. I don't want to have any bubbles in the ears. I have a little bit more than 5 ounces mixed up, because this right here says it's a less resin mold. It says 20.4 fluid ounces. So I want to make sure that I don't not had enough. I also want to make sure I don't pop his eyes out. Okay, eyes still in place. Ears squeezed. Here we go. Now I did not put this in the vacuum chamber. Hoping those little bubbles that are in there come all the way up and don't leave little thingies around the edge like is so common with resin pieces. When you pull them out and there's a little ring of, it looks like bubbles, and it is. They were little micro bubbles that were still left in. Probably should have put this in to the vacuum chamber. I can see some little bubbles coming up around the edge right now. Let me just go around with my dotting tool, pull them away from the edge towards the center. Because bubbles, you know, when they get in there, they like sticking on edges and on little areas where there's like a 90-degree angle and stuff. So, got to take care of them. And it would have behooved me to. No, that's funny. If I were a cow, I would be behooved. Now this mold is actually acting like it's a little bit low on that side and high on this side. Okay, that looks a little better. Still got just a touch. I wonder what that color of a starfish would look like. Well, we'll find out, because I've got 3 of these water ripple effect starfish, so Might as well use the resin, right? Yep. It'll be interesting. Wow. Some static on that mold. It just yanked it and threw resin across a crowded room. And somehow you know. Okay, so now I still have just a little bit left, and I have another one of those little water starfish molds. I actually have 3. Let's go with the little one, because I don't have much left in here. Maybe I have enough for all 3. Wouldn't that be fun? Well, since I've got the mold here, let's get it out. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. That's crazy. Well, it's a little light on this one. But who knows? May have a new style of starfish. You know, water ripple with brown water. Okay. Well, I'll come back to you when this is all cured up. We'll see you then. This is totally cured. These are cured enough. They're still very bendy, so I'm not going to take them out. But you can see what they're going to look like. It's kind of cool looking. Definitely, it's got wavy effect on them, but they're not watery looking. But, you know, it's still... They're kind of cool. Okay, so now let's see about this guy. Loosen that edge up. Back feet out. See, this is what I'm talking about by the little bubbles, those micro bubbles. They didn't come to the surface, but you can see them, the little pock marks. Okay, now, okay, eyes came off, and the color on the nose is there. What is the deal with this eye? It's further down. Is that the way the mold is? Yeah, that is the way the mold is. On all 4 of them. Interesting. Okay. The nose didn't come out as colorful as I would have liked it. But that is one cute little hamster now. Got stuff in his cheeks. I don't know if you've ever seen Little rodents, you know, gerbils or hamsters and stuff, when they just start sticking stuff in their cheeks, oh my word, and pop out like that. Almost a Dizzy Gillespie look when he was playing on his horn. If you don't know who Dizzy Gillespie is, don't tell me. Well, cute little hamster here. That's really weird how the eyes are one lower than the other. But, you know, maybe on a squishy it doesn't matter. But I wonder if I should touch up his nose any. I mean, I can see a little bit of the pink there, but not brilliant. Nah, I'll just leave it like that. Hunched back and everything. Okay, subscribers, thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, it's free. It's very easy to do. Just go down to the bottom of this screen and push subscribe. And there's a little button there that looks like a bell. And if you click on it, then anytime I do something new, you'll be notified, because that bell is a notification bell. This channel does have memberships, so if you are wanting to support the channel that way, just click the word join. Yeah, lots of clicking, or just sit there and click and type a comment in, because that will allow YouTube to know that my resin work is generating comments, and any comments that are generated help me out. So help me out, huh? I will get some pictures of this guy, and I'll get some pictures of these when they come out, so you'll get to see them. I mean, other than you see that, it's kind of cool. Not really water, but see, we had some flakes. Looking through it, I'll have to clean that mold off a little bit better. I got it off the big one, but not the two smaller ones. Okay, stick around for some stills, and we'll see you later. Bye.